I could go disappoint your family like that.
Dad, what do we do if they ask for well done?
We ask them politely but firmly to leave.
To leave.
That time, Em?
Yep.
All right, let's get this flipped back around.
Back to the bugs.
Can you shine that this way?
We ask them politely but firmly to leave. I'm not roasting you guys. Leave that jackass on TikTok live.
All right, flipping.
Don't make
There we
me
go.
turn into TikTok me. I'm not me when I'm on TikTok.
There's a different man.
I'm an animal.
He's a different man. I better lock this, eh?
Yeah.
Lower lane. What, you got something over there? Oh, we got death.
A chipmunk sacrifice?
Definitely a sacrifice.
Shit, bro.
Here we stand just staring at it, taking it all in.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, did we step on it?
The guts out the butthole.
Yeah, we stepped
Did we really?
We had to have.
I
I don't know which one of us did, but
that's lovely.
I've had a lot of death in my life.
I'm not kissing that. I'll kiss a lot of shit, but I'm kissing that.
I'm with Kalani. Fuck that shit.
I'll kiss Annabelle, but I'm not kissing it.
$5,000.
50 grand I'll do.
50?
Oh,
You wouldn't do it for 50?
Dude, I just almost threw up thinking about it.
50 grand?
50 grand, I probably fucking would, but I would throw up.
Well, yeah, throwing up.
50 grand.
Throwing up's fine, man.
I would say, as long as I can still throw up.
Yeah. You just
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, kiss, but you can't. Like, wipe your lips? Like, what are you gonna do? Alright, let me know, chat. Would you kiss that rodent for 50 grand, cold hard cash, IRS that know about? We could have showed you Fresh Roadshow earlier.
yeah, we could have.
Could have, yeah. It was still limping. I would do it. I would fucking do it. Especially if the IRS didn't know about it. Although,
If the IRS doesn't know, I'll do anything.
is 50K like the largest they'll go? I can't.
No, that's the cap. The billionaire we found is capped at 50K.
Oh yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
I'd do some pretty shady shit for things over 100K.
Did you fry it up and eat it? That's too far?
That's gonna nothing that's gonna kill you because you can't enjoy the money.
Yeah, but it's fried.
Maybe. Then I'm definitely throwing up though. My stomach's turning thinking about that.
Oh,
There's not a whole lot of meat on that thing
Somebody
left.
said maybe a million.
you're a thought puker.
Let's just be honest.
I
I
don't
think
puke.
when you get to a million, like the question is, what would you not do?
Well, I mean, I've been hit in the face with death gases from a deer once, and that was not polite. And I didn't throw up, so I might be all right.
Like, for $1 million, what would I do? I don't even know.
Like, that's very broad. You gotta dial that in a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's more of what I wouldn't do for $1 million.
That's true.
And we're talking about eating stuff. We're talking.
That
about
list
other
is pretty
things.
small, but there are some shit you just don't
I'm
do.
not even gonna open my mouth on it
Yeah,
because
cap it.
I don't need it recorded.
Don't need this on a recorded line.
What I wouldn't do for $1 million. But here's the thing: you can't spin that. There's no way you can go buy like a Lambo if you wanted to, or whatever you want to buy. Because then they're gonna start doing some.
You're gonna wonder where the money came from.
That's it.
Yep.
You just tip yourself off.
And then you gotta get good at. You gotta find you a
Offshore bank accounts,
way
baby.
to clean your money.
That's how American Gangster got caught. You had to go get all fancy with his
You
wife
gotta-
buying that
you gotta
jacket.
buy the strip club, so it's cash. Cash flow. Any cash flow business. Laundromat. Strip club. Vending machine.
Vending machines would be a perfect
I wouldn't
opportunity.
go son, you're giving bad financial advice.
That is
That's-
bad advice or
I mean, good advice, but I mean,
good criminal financial
good criminal
advice?
financial advice, I guess I should have said. Excuse me. Man, my muscles are sore as fuck still, man.
Fine art's also a good way to money launder. You're right. Because the thing with art is there is no defined dollar worth value, only in the bidder. So you can essentially just get in with somebody, set the bid amount at something ridiculous, so you can shit on a board and call it art. You can prove it. You say that shit on the board, you can be sold for you, and particularly the way that it is worth $1 million.
Son of a bitch, man. I feel like I get bit in the leg by something.
Yeah. Sucks out here tonight.
Cloud cover again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay in a good spot over there. So this is the bridge that's here now. It's not the original bridge. The original bridge was a big stone structure because this river at that time was a lot higher and ran a lot faster.
Crack opener? Cold.
Oh shit, I see my sunglasses. Might make an attempt at getting those.
Oh, did you drop them here?
Yeah, I came walking through. I had them on the back of my hat. Took them right off.
Tonight or a different time?
Tonight.
Oh!
It,
That's gotta be a short. Yeah. When's the last time you changed these batteries?
changed them before Crown Point.
How long were they on at Crown Point?
Sporadically.
They go off like that. That to me, that could be working, but that end one right there.
end one's not.
I
Yeah.
know there's not any exposed wiring out in the middle of this.
No. Oh,
It's kind of hot.
Because when those are going off like on this and they're going right back down, that.
Mine's been doing weird stuff like that too, though. I think
How-
it might just be a design flaw.
how long have you had it?
Shoot, I had mine when I first came out.
Yeah.
Probably 10 or 11 months.
Here we go. Are you here?
Are you happy that the teenagers are gone?
Do the teenagers bother you? They're bothering us. Oh, there you are. Are you lighting up those purple lights? Can you do that again? Get close to my hand. Come closer. There you go. Can you light that all the way up? Make it go to orange.
Mm.
See, See now that?
Tripwire
Yeah.
just went.
See that right there? It makes me feel like it's working, but I just don't know why that
this
end
one, you see how it's all like,
jumping.
yeah. It goes away, but then like it's
I really want to buy one of those and just break it open to see what they're actually using.
Talk about this or
K2.
that? The K2. Whoa.
See, something's here though. I feel.
Can you touch the silver antenna sticking up by the red light?
Are you running away from me? Are you playing hide and seek?
Can you come up and make that go to orange? Just touch it a little bit, get a little bit closer to it.
Go ahead and hold my hand. If you can hold my hand, that'll go all the way to red. You can come closer. Keep coming.
It said timid on the obelisk earlier.
Keep coming a little bit more. Closer. You got it. You can do it. Keep it coming. A little more. Get close to my hand. Like you're holding it. Can you do that? Go up one more. Get a little closer.
Get a little closer.
You like that there's less people? You light it all the way up?
Damn, that's steady as hell.
That's holding it right there. You can't go any farther? Oh, that's gone. Huh. Oh, wow.
Got it again.
Yeah, I did. For a split second there, it's like,
If there's anything out here with us, can you make a loud audible noise?
I heard someone get thrown over there.
Mr. Frisk. You may not want to come and say hello because we're not little kids you can prey on. Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
I heard a stick break.
Yep.
Mr. Frisk is
When
too,
you guys did that, this turned off too.
Did
too
it?
scared to come out.
Whoa. Did anybody else just see that? I saw a white ball of light come through here.
Frisk is getting frisky.
Elias, is that you?
Laugh.
You scandalous skank you.
I bet those people ripped his ass a new one when they found him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet. I mean, if some dude killed my kid, best believe I'm ready to sit in prison.
Done deal, man.
It ain't gonna be quick either.
They did a lot more than just hang his ass.
That's just what they put in the story.
That was a bug, but man.
Remember Law Abiding Citizen?
Yep. Didn't we talk about that?
My favorite movie.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies too, man. It's just one of those ones where it's like, everybody did him wrong, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure this out. And I'm like, every fucking one of you friends.
Jamie Foxx.
Here. But I'm going to hand this to you really quick.
Gerard
I'm going to set
Butler.
this on the...
Jamie Foxx. That's one of my favorite movies. So a lot of kids got killed here because there was some freak guy that pretty much lured them out here. It's like Hocus Pocus, but real life. You know, Hocus Pocus, they obviously it's not the same, but they lured the kids in. And,
Sure. I'll take one.
Elias, is that you? Is that you, Elias?
Are you hanging out back over here again? Oh.
So we're all on the bridge right before midnight, so we can see and hear the. It's 11:10. I want to hear the devil laugh.
Elias, you said the devil made you do it. I feel like you were just a sick and twisted individual, though.
Maybe you're schizophrenic with different voices.
Too many drugs. Yeah, for those talking about it, like I said, if one of my kids was killed by some creep dude, best believe, if I know I'm going to prison, I'm going to a state, but I know capital punishment isn't there, and he will suffer for days on end.
It would be a very slow death.
It's got to take him to like New Mexico or Utah.
Or you could take him to the Yosemite Kill Zone where there's no jurisdiction, so
There
you
you
can
go.
legally murder somebody.
Hell yeah.
But then I can't hook him up to a car battery.
You thought this through, man.
A little bit. Listen, we don't need to go down that road.
Elias, grab that antenna. If you're here.
I did counter cyber terrorism, so I had to do quite a bit of stuff with dark web related content. That's a different world. You want to talk about something scary? If people only knew what was out there. Like, for example, they have live execution shows where people
of that.
with gobs of money will go and pay for somebody to take off certain body parts.
Red Room shows, right?
Real, it's real.
Yeah.
I mean, real stuff.
Dude, that's so fucked up.
And that's what's crazy though, is that so many people with money are the ones that have orchestrated it. Your ability of sticking something to somebody is very low.
You touch that one right there?
Anything out? Any spirits here with us right now? You can touch the purple lights, the red lights, the green light.
Should we run trip where we had it before? How we came back through there?
We could.
I wonder if we should just lights out for a sec and just
We
kind of
can.
stand here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna turn our lights off, so we invite you to come forward, because this will be our most vulnerable state for you.
Look at that. It went all the way up. It went up another notch.
It might.
That orange. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
there we go.
Here they come.
Is it me? Am I too close to you?
I don't think so. I mean,
Mr. Fritz. Is that his name?
now it's not doing anything, so it's definitely not you.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa.
Come on.
Ooh. I just had a hey.
Can you get close to my hand? Make that go all the way up to red? All the way to red. You can do it. You're getting closer. Come on.
There's no lights. We can't see you.
Yeah, you're perfectly safe.
You like the dark?
Can you make a loud noise for us? Or maybe stomp or knock? Hang on. We'll do this. Can you knock back to this? No, he's got a K2 meter in his hand, guys.
Oh.
You like it when it's quiet? Is that why? Well, it's almost like it's playing hide and seek or something right now. It's weird. It comes and goes. Can you light up the other lights for us? Make a noise. Show us where you're at.
You know what I just thought of?
What's that?
It is weird how some of these places that there's rumored to be like a portal to hell or like Satan's Bridge or Hell's Bridge, and literally on the trail walking in, there's a dead animal.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it's coincidental, but
Yeah.
I've had a few different places like that where there's just,
Surely,
I think-
unfortunately,
I don't
we didn't
remember
bring
seeing
headphones
there
out
when
with
we
us.
came in.
I don't remember
This
noticing it,
round.
though. I smelled it.
I'm kicking myself for that one, though. I wanted to do
there
Estes.
You are. You decide to come back? Take it all the way up.
Ooh. Go to red.
Red.
Ooh.
There you go. Holy cow, this first one up to red.
Keep going. Do it again.
Come closer to those lights. There you go. All the way up. Can you hold it at red? You can hold my hand. If you hold my hand, it should be enough.
Yeah, we'll probably run spirit box in a few here.
Are you a child? We won't. We're not here to hurt you.
REM pod. Can you touch that red
Oh,
light again
yep.
for us?
There you are.
Are you over at that red light now?
Dude, baseline. Oh, oh,
Hey.
whoa.
Hey, watch what I do.
What kind of? Wait, you have T-Mobile?
Yeah.
Is that dude making this go out
From
then?
my studies, T-Mobile puts out the highest EMF field.
Does it?
Cause so, I had T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon at one point. Out of all three of those, T-Mobile's, for some reason, I guess whatever radio frequency they're running
Yeah.
is a lot higher. So like if you're in a well-insulated area, a T-Mobile phone can set off stuff and you could be like 8 feet away.
Oh, okay.
The reason I know that is that we were in Nevada State Prison. Joy had T-Mobile. She was against the wall. Everything was going off just from her being in there.
Jeez.
So I don't know what it is with T-Mobile. I think it's however they deliver their network. But it is a noticeable climb.
So what we'll have to do is switch over to my Verizon phone. Lower that down, take that out, that
You know,
factor.
That point is, it's going.
See, like, to point it back
Yeah. See.
and take a half a step forward. Yeah, look at that.
So that's from the T-Mobile phone.
Now watch.
Now, you step out. I think that might be something there.
Yeah, I'm back pretty far here.
Yeah. So, like, even with this one, even if we go right here, look at that.
Yep.
There's a vast. I don't know what it is.
Look at. I just turned away. You
It's
got.
weird. But I've noticed that AT&T's was second, I guess I would say.
Yeah, I just turned away, Kyle.
Huh, so that must mean that
See,
this is coming from your phone then?
I think it's reading off of that. Because if I turn away, you go baseline. Got nothing. I turn back towards you. See?
Look at that. And that's, I mean, you're like probably
That's a good ways away.
5.5 feet away.
Yeah.
Turn around. Yeah, that's your phone.
Yep.
Well, at least you figured it out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's all about it, man. Debunk that shit.
But yeah, it's weird. Certain carriers, you'd think it's all 5G, but
Thanks for telling me that. I
the
did not
radio
know
frequencies are a little bit different. I wonder if all those experts on TikTok know that. Those expert ghost hunters.
Quote unquote. The ones that have
don't investigate.
the ones that have walkie-talkies in their pocket to set the REM pods off.
Look, hang on.
that. Dude, you got me at post on with that shit though. When you were like,
When I showed you that,
yeah, I was like, holy shit, he's like magic.
I was like, watch this.
yeah.
And then I was like, and then you were like,
You had me. You had me. For like, what the
Fucker's a
fuck?
goddamn wizard.
but no, that's what I like though, is because there's so many people out here that mislead.
Yeah.
Like, if I easily could probably manufacture quite a bit of evidence that you'd never be able to disprove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the REM pod and the walkie-talkie is the easiest one.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
if you have a silent button.
Yep.
You're not going to hear it. But when you can notice that it's walkie-talkie radio frequencies causing it to go off, it usually will stay consistent on one color without any variance for 3 to 5 seconds. Comparative to, like, if you just tap it, it's just a beep.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's just stuff that I've picked up on because I've been doing it so much.
We figured out the hard way at Post Town when I think we were running our Four Corners experiment.
Yep.
The second it came through, all of a sudden everything started going haywire, and we're going, "What the fuck's going on?" And then it's like we're putting everything 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
That-
Doing the walkie-talkies, and every single time, it didn't matter what it was, REM pods start going fucking nuts.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god!
Yep.
We've opened a portal."
But once we finally realized what's going on,
It sucks because you're like,
Oop.
see, like that. You hear how it just beeps.
Yep.
Walkie-talkie, it's like, beep, and then it'll
Yep.
stop. And it usually will bump up to yellow or pink, but it'll never go to blue or pink.
now
Blue or yellow, but it won't go to pink. Is what I'm trying to say.
I had every color, all 5 going at Post Town in the dry goods room with no walkie-talkie.
Yeah, I was going
So,
ballistic,
it was-
sitting in a wheelchair.
One of the craziest things I've seen at Post Town. I told Barry, I'm like, you gotta pull a clip from that. I've never seen a REM pod.
Yeah, I've
go
done an
like that.
investigation with Joy before. I did it with her at Nevada State.
Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna hand this to you, or
Okay.
I can take it, whichever. Do you wanna? Do you want to run this where he was the last time?
We can go ahead and move it.
That's where it was.
I'm always one that's moving the equipment. You can move it. I'll take a break.
Those are defined now.
I know they are. I'm glad I got one, but I don't like how it's acting recently.
No, mine's been weird recently too.
It makes me feel like I can't validate a lot that comes from it, you know? And I gotta mess with it. I can get it to go all purple, but I gotta mess with it for a minute.
Well, it all bases off that power pack. If that power pack gets screwy, the whole line will get screwy. Yeah, that looks like a power pack.
Yeah, Sarah had a rough day. We've laid it across the bridge, but right now, man, that's
Try and turn
acting
it
like
off.
crazy.
And just let it sit for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I have to buy so much equipment now. A lot of my equipment's breaking, but I mean, I don't know anyone else that uses it
Right.
more than I do in terms of just frequency.
Even when we're not going to locations, we're coming and doing shit like this and doing fucking everything.
Yeah.
But we had to send our first one back because it like, whatever it was, there was an overheating issue.
Well, I will say the box on yours is different than the box on mine.
Was it?
Mine's a little bit thicker, but it feels like that one, the 3D print filament seems a little smaller that they use. Whatever filament they use. This isn't a bad thing. It's just a different filament. Because pretty much 95% of this stuff is 3D printed, just like all these nodes are 3D printed.
Yeah. Gosh, there's 3 of them again.
That's weird, because you know there's no interference out here. Anything out here.
No. They should go straight to purple.
I don't see right.
Makes me want to call that guy again and be like, hey, man.
Yeah, they had to send the first one back there. It was like the box itself melted.
I just need some rest. I've had a rough
The lights were working.
couple of days from last weekend yet. Still recovering.
But he's always cool about it. That guy's nice.
I'll be ready to go by Crown Point next Saturday.
I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta go find a Starbucks to bum Wi-Fi off of.
You did the most where you hit Starbucks?
They got the most stable Wi-Fi. Get a lot of work done in Starbucks.
I know that like their coffee shops downtown Granville have Wi-Fi and stuff too. I'm just not sure about the connection, but there's a lot of people that go sit there and work.
Yeah, there's like 5 other people just sitting on their computers. What time are we at?
We are at 11:23.
I want the devil.
I
That's
can't
a
win
card,
with this
Debbie.
thing, buddy.
I want to see the devil.
Don't ask for the bull if you can't take the horns.
I want to get horny with the devil.
Hey.
I need to ask him about this deal. 'Cause there was supposed to be fortune involved, but all I've gotten is fame.
Well, the fortune's on its way, buddy.
Yeah, Patreon's going to carry us to the promised land. It's $3 to go a long way if you've got 20,000 people.
Hey, if we get 15, it's like $45 a month.
Yeah.
Woo! Sign us up.
Damn one at the...
I know.
Let me see if I can get that one.
I am joking, folks. It was a joke. I did not sell my soul. Just to sell your soul, you would first have to have one.
That's a good starting point. So I'm curious if it's in the loop down there, maybe.
Somebody said they look like tampons, and I've never looked at it the same since.
Say, set those back off. We're gonna have to contact them, man. That's irritating as shit.
It is, because I feel like you can't
trust anything it gives you.
I can do that instead of
Sold yours in 2nd grade for cosmic brownies. Okay, and that's the next question with the chat. What would you sell your soul for?
Ooh. Klondike bar.
The Choco Taco?
Fucking sign me up.
Choco Taco is getting discontinued, so.
Sign me up. Lifetime supply?
Of Choco Tacos?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it's legit.
Somebody said sushi.
Sushi.
Fair off back down, man.
Christopher said nothing. Pete Davidson. That's an interesting answer.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Is that-
Nicole, would you really want to be alive forever, though?
No, so that one off now. There's those two.
A bromance with me? And for the right price, you don't have to sell your soul.
Oh, that's what I keep doing. I keep hearing that.
I don't know that there's anything I would.
Oh,
You hear that?
That one popped right over there, that flash.
seeing how it changed. Like, that's. Motherfucker.
We got their information, buddy.
Call them up.
We'll rock some shit.
I mean, it's just a lot of money, too.
Call 'em up.
Oh, yeah. They got to do something about that, you know?
Call them up.
We'll make a video of it. We'll email them again. Say, what the hell, man?
I want a Geoport after yesterday. Like the real like the Geoport from the guy that like made them all.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there talking about this cursed Ouija board, and literally clear as day through the Geoport that was running, it just shows Kalani. And I was
Seriously?
Really?
like, Father? No, it was really cool. I'm posting that back on Patreon tomorrow if you guys would like. And then we had 3 steps in the hallway at this place that I thought there was somebody in the office. 3 super loud steps. I go up there, it's freaking nothing. And then I was making a joke, and I was like, I'm gonna start selling feet pics, and I'll even paint my toes. And then it goes, gay. And I was like, alright. You can't tell me they're not listening.
At least it's honest.
I mean, Barry was saying he was going to start selling my boxers.
Uh-oh.
See,
I keep getting...
somebody that got famous off of selling bath water, so, I mean.
I was like, I don't think you're going to get as much money for that as you think you might.
Hey, man, I just... Some return customers, and I'm all set.
Barry, I'm out.
I think there's enough.
In one set.
Well, there's some women out there, buddy.
I want this set to be after you go to the gym.
Yep. That's what we'll do. I'll do a line in, like, different avenues of it.
You could be like ghost hunting at Waverly Hills in July,
They're
ghost
the...
hunting at Waverly Hills in December.
Yes.
You gotta have a different.
And then I could show them, like, I could be like, see, these are what they are.
Authenticated, and I'm going to stamp
Authenticated.
them with, like, number 1, number 2, number 3.
Auction them off.
We'll just have to bring a different pairs and have you switch them out throughout the night. All right, ladies and gents, this has been authenticated. Boxer pair number 15. Auctioning now.
You start naming them like beach set.
Oh, it says, there we go. On the rock.
Oh, yeah.
Can you make that go off for us consistently? On the count of 3, make that red light go to green, okay? 1, 2, 3. If no one talks. Guys, we need to get to midnight so we can talk to the devil.
Ooh.
Or at least hear them laugh.
Ashley, you can buy them.
I'm glad there's a legit time for it, too.
Yeah.
Not like, you know, just wait for it whenever it might happen.
Well, like the whole Seven Gables.
Yeah.
When, dude, I'm telling you, I couldn't believe that scream that we heard. That was insane.
Dude, Madison Seminary, I'll never forget that fucking thing.
Dude, it was up there on par with that
Hey, where's
to
the
me.
obelisk?
In my pocket.
Yeah, crank it on.
Sure. Sacrilege.
Yeah.
Someone trying to offer you feet pics?
There's nothing about a. Damn.
I mean, I'll sell them. I ain't gonna buy them.
No, I'm not buying them.
No, I'm definitely not buying them.
Float.
Was your body floating down the river?
Best communicate.
Best. It's almost like saying best way to communicate.
You know, I'm just gonna say it like that.
Were you floating down the river?
Elias floated down the river, supposedly.
So did the kids, though. They said he was throwing them, like I killed him. He was throwing them in the river. Oh, here we go.
Elias, did you float down the river?
Ooh,
Horse
hey.
drunk. Look, the whole line just went.
Yep,
The only reason I'm believing that that could be something is because this at the same time's going off.
right.
But wouldn't that too, though?
Not necessarily. 'Cause you got to think it has to enter that field over there.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing that I don't necessarily understand. In terms of unit of measure, I don't know how much quote unquote energy it takes to set that off, then set this off. Theoretically, portal.
Let.
Theoretically, it could use all of its energy to get this, and by the time it makes it to there,
Yeah.
it's out. Which I just don't know how time and space works.
See, I always thought they were drawing energy doing that, not giving it.
But you got to think about how this particularly reads. There has to be an environmental condition that changes around those antennas for it to pop.
Right.
So I don't think them being able to take the energy from that would be a changing environmental condition.
Yeah.
It
So that would be
is-
giving energy for the ovulus to have the energy to select the word you want.
Well, and sometimes I don't necessarily think that the words that come through entirely correlate, but I think them coming through is a sign that there's something changing the environment around this.
What if you can piece together a story with the words?
Now, I will tell you this. So, my first Patreon stream the other day was the best Estes session I've ever done and ever have seen somebody do.
Yeah.
Because I knew nothing about the history, and I had every answer, essentially to every question, and pinpointed the exact person that I was communicating to that was in the house in 1921.
Oh, wow.
That's wild.
I mean, craziest thing I've ever had happen. Because I got all the answers. After I compiled the answers together, I went and looked, matched it all up, and found the individual it matched to.
Wow.
Which
That's-
was interesting because he was born in New York. He was a fan of New York baseball. He was in Kansas, but he said his favorite team was from New York. And he said he watched the game in Chicago. And then he told me that the year was 1921 for him. He told me that he was an attorney. He told me that, call him Jim. So I find this guy, his name's Charles James Conley. Born in New York, moved to Atchison, was the district attorney, lived in that house from 1916 to 1925.
Damn, man.
All of those answers from an Estes session,
And
without
that-
knowing any of it.
That is my favorite thing to do. Is I love to go in as blind as I can and connect like that.
The chess piece. Kelly.
We've gotten Kelly out here before too. Ooh, that is a cold breeze.
Weaver, that was the first Patreon stream. It's from the McIntyre Villa. But my wife, and it was weird because I asked the entity, which after that session, I have the theory that what we're dealing with is rips in time and not something actually being here in our time period.
Right.
And so what I mean by is like if there is a parallel.
George actually
If
Twen-
there's a parallel, we know that this area had something traumatic happen and there was an influx of people here at a particular time. So what if due to, like, and you know, that's when I think the moon correlation comes in. If it's a full moon, the gravitational pull is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And you've also got a change in tides, so all of these environmental conditions on the Earth change. So I think at some points that's where you're seeing where the veil gets thinner between us and somewhere else because of environmental conditions. That to me makes more sense than just believing that the kids that died here are sitting out here waiting on us to come talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
I agree.
what's even weirder with that is, like, the best way to describe it is, what if Fickle in Parallels is doing it right now, did it, or is going to do it? And we just don't know what period is bleeding over whenever something happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's sometimes why you get nothing, because you could be at a point where, theoretically it's 2050,
Right.
there's nobody out here. You're not going to get tide.
Kate Tide.
So I think that religion and science have a connecting point. It's just not as easy to say as there's a demon here.
Right.
Because energy can either be created or destroyed, but people are looking at that as the sense of, you're not assuming that energy can't be transferred,
Yeah.
right? And we don't know the limitations of energy in terms of how far it can travel.
Yep.
So, I mean, you look at a shooting star, and you're looking at a star that has exploded years ago, but you're just now seeing it, because that's how long it's taken the light to get from its point to where we are now.
Right.
So if we can't even explain that, I don't think it's as cut and dry as saying there's energy here for us to interact with that just sits here.
No, I agree. I since we started doing this, I feel there's a lot of things that you can tie in that make sense, and we don't know if it's necessarily right or wrong. We're just trying to make our own assumptions and views of
Yeah.
it.
Well, and like this whole field is built off of the opinions and theories of the people that first
Yep.
started it.
Yeah.
But it's not a unfair statement to say that they're wrong or could be wrong.
Right.
No, it's not cut and dry. There's no right,
There's
fucking
no
exact
expert.
answer. Yeah.
Well, that's the one thing, like when people have said, do you think so and so's wrong, or, do you think your opinion's right? I always say that if somebody tells you in this field that they're right and that other person's wrong, they're full of shit.
Oh, for sure.
They're full of shit from like everything. Stop listening to what they're saying, because it's all built off of theories. You run with your theories, you figure it out, and sometimes you're fucking wrong.
It's like the weatherman. We
Yeah.
can try to predict it and tell you what we think it is.
Yep.
But until it happens and we actually know for sure, which no one will ever will until we get to that side of things, you're not going to know exactly what to say, and no one's 100% right.
Nope.
No, the only thing I tell people is the only thing that you can measure in right or wrong is people that are manipulating the environment and people that aren't.
Yep.
I think that's the only component where you can say someone's right and someone's wrong.
100%. That's 100%.
Because everything else, I mean, we could go throw this damn tripwire in the water and think that it could do something.
I keep getting flashes back here, man. Like flashes of light, like somebody's taking a fucking picture.
That's why I like EVPs, I think, are probably the best evidence you can get, because there's actual voices coming through a digital recorder you can hear.
Yeah.
And there's no way to fabricate that, really, that I know of.
Well, so the other thing with EVPs is you could have four different recorders of the same brand, and they could theoretically record a different frequency that comes through. So back to the parallel theory, is we don't know what frequency that this would come through on from a different parallel. So you could theoretically have four recorders set up that are communicating with four different parallels that are giving you four different answers or no answers at all. So Adam Kimmel, who owns Madison Seminary in Fairfield County, he uses like 5 different DR60s, and he will get different results with each one,
That's wild.
That's crazy.
which makes him believe, and I mean, after having a conversation, me believe that it's not as cut and dry as like use the recorder and make it come through. I think it comes down to frequency range and timing. Yeah.
We should do something like, because we have our Zoom recorder, we got Brandon's recorder, we get a different brand, right?
Yeah.
And we just have them all running during that EVP session and play each of them back, kind of like he was saying. I mean, you catch the different frequencies like that.
Right.
It's a good
And
idea.
especially when you're looking at microphones, because different microphones are going to be more attuned to different frequencies.
Yeah.
Flowers freeze.
Flowers. We always kind of,
No, it's, yeah.
it seems like, do you ever get on your Ovilus, do you get Roseline a lot? So every time we have this going, we always get rose line. And
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
kind of,
Kind of looks like the color of.
yes. Or flowers. It talks about flowers a lot.
And if we recognize it, sometimes we get interaction when lights
Yep.
start to go off too. Although I do believe something's wrong because of that. And
Yeah.
it keeps changing.
Yeah. We'll see if he can do a quick turnaround for us again like he did before Penhurst. Man, we were on his ass about that, man. We said the only reason before Trans Allegheny is what it was.
Before Trans, I bought it to
20
go
minutes.
there.
I think you're gonna see it's the devil that likes to laugh at us.
Here, I'm gonna hand this to you really quick and take a step over and
Oh, I got you.
I think I heard something on a car in that direction. I kept seeing flashes of light. I'm curious if somebody was pulling in and the light's coming.
Buddha thick stirred.
Might be ready in a second.
It's gonna rain.
We need to get more equipment, right? Not equipment. And then all these places we got coming up here next week. And we need to order more mag light.
shit.
Oh, there we go. That's one question I want to ask you, Kalani. What is your opinion on the mag lights? So, in their own, like, independently,
Getting cold.
you can't say a mag light turning on is evidence, I don't think. Yeah. But what I do like with a mag light is if there is intelligence behind it. Not just can you turn it on and off, but can you flash that twice and then shut it off.
Okay.
So then you're getting, tink, tink, off. If that happens, I'm more liable to believe that there's intelligence behind that comparative to just on and off.
Yep.
Because with mag lights, temperature plays a huge part in those turning on and off.
Because the heat will make it
Connect.
Yep, and
Yeah.
you have the contrasting and
So when it expands, it's going to hit that point where it'll turn on. So if there's a drastic temperature variance, like let's say I take it out of my case at 50 degrees and I put it into an environment that's at 40 degrees, that can also affect it. Or if I take it out of a case that's 60 degrees and I put it in an environment that's 90 degrees, obviously that material is going to expand.
Yep.
So I don't mind using lights, but I think you just have to take them with the caution that it has to be more intelligent than just on and off. Now it is cool when it comes on and you ask it to.
Yeah.
But knowing how they work, it's hard to say that just it coming on is evidence.
That's always been my issue with it, man. Is like I go like if you talk about simple electronics, right? There's a connection. You have a connection there, and if that connection is half broken, like you said, got them variances that kind of.
Well, and vibration can make it connect too. I mean, me walking on a floor,
Yep.
if there's any give, it can make it connect. So
I think I never really thought about it in terms of that, getting the intelligent responses like that.
yeah, like I had the mag lights go rolling off the table at the Sally house when I wasn't moving. Like I mean, that's something that I can't explain.
Right.
Or like another thing that's really cool is like when I have a light and I'll turn it off and I'm like, all right, I want you to turn yours off now. Like, and when it keeps doing that, not just like one time, because I think that could be more coincidental. But when I'm like, all right, I'm turning mine on, right when I turn mine on, I want you to turn yours on. Turns it on, then that one comes on.
Wow.
I mean, it's a lot more for me than just coincidental, and I think there's a possibility. But that's why I don't post a lot of this is, without a shadow of a doubt, evidence. I mean, I don't think, I've maybe posted a couple things that I would say, like, I truly can't explain why that happened.
Right.
Like, even Greenville Manor, air pressure change can cause that door to close.
Yeah.
I don't have a way to measure the barometric pressure or airflow or any of that, so based off of the equipment that I have, I can't be conclusive that it was or wasn't evidence. But in that moment, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like with the music box yesterday, somebody else said that. When I'm saying on the count of 3, after I hit 3, I would like you to turn it on. And then it comes on at 3, then I'm all right, turn it back off, and then it stops.
Yeah.
When you're giving command and getting response, that to me is more convincing than just on and off.
Right.
I like, the intelligent responses from equipment.
Because the equipment in itself can be manipulated.
Like
Oh yeah.
the double tap on a REM pod, if it does, and it answering your questions that way.
Lord Kim Stone.
You're gonna touch what's on the stone. Is that what you're talking about right now? Or like when I did red light, green light at post
Look
stone.
at, you just started doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
just
heard
went off. Can you do that again? We're waiting to midnight. Oh, that just went off.
Yeah,
We're waiting
red
for
light, green light
midnight.
that I did at post town was pretty incredible.
To listen for the devil to laugh on the bridge. So that's what we are at right now. We are about 15 minutes away from that moment.
Hey, it says kill.
Yeah, just
Kill me. Take my body. Drown me. Pull my hair.
all right.
Pull my. Wow, this is getting frisky.
This is getting
Oh, it's for
dirty.
Yeah, I want Mr. Smith.
I want someone to pull my hair.
I just want hair.
But no, that's why a lot of like the paranormal content that I used to watch, I don't watch much anymore. I don't have time.
Okay.
But the stuff I used to watch was mind-numbing to me because they sensationalize it for viewership. And then when it comes to actually explaining how and why their stuff's going off, they can't tell you. They can tell you what it's supposed to do
Yeah.
and that it's going off, but they can't really explain how that could be something that's in the environment comparative to a ghost.
And a couple beeps on a REM pod's all they really put
Oh.
paranormal in the whole episode.
Right.
Show.
Oh, that's a
it's
22
tiny,
caliber.
22.
Yeah. Hopefully no one was murdered with the 22. You could kill someone with
Well, I
that.
feel like I could take quite a few 22 now. I guess it just depends on what it hit me. But.
That one didn't come from mine.
I'm a 9mm gun myself. I used
Yeah.
to have a 40, but the 40, I think the accuracy at range is not worth
Oh, you like that?
the increase in caliber.
I got a 45 Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, so my go-to here is P320 M17 SIG. It's the one that's the new military sidearm,
Okay.
but it broke the reliability test.
Yeah, mine's a subcompact. It's not the full 45, so
You sitting on the bridge. You got
it's basically for carrying. And concealment. What do you say? Z?
Pop. See, I can actually talk about this stuff on this one because I don't have to worry about being banned.
Yep. Can't ban on YouTube, right?
You can, but it takes a lot more.
Gotcha.
Like it has to be pretty heinous for them to.
The one time where I forgot to take my toys with me, we had that guy show up and his dog was coming right at me and Barry, and I was like, the worst time to not have it.
fucking close to swinging, man. I had to talk myself out of it.
I was waiting. I was honestly surprised you didn't.
So how they talked about Ada Witch.
Yep.
Yeah.
We went
The
there.
first time we came here, we went to Ada before we came out here, and we just pull in, and we're getting all of our camera gear and shit out, and it's like I turn and you see this guy walking up on us, and I turn my light, and he's like, "Shut that motherfucker off!" I'm like, "Oh, way started conversation, buddy," you know. And he's walking up with his dog, and you can tell he's like head drunk, and he's just being a complete dick, and all of a sudden his dog like starts walking towards me snarling, and I'm going, "Get your fucking dog, dude, like get your dog." "Oh, he's fine." I go, "He's not fucking fine, get your fucking dog." And at that point the dog walks past me towards Kyle, and in my head I'm going, I'm about to jack this fucker in the head. I'm about to just swing on this dude.
He was being. We were like, yeah, we'll leave, no problem, and he was
Dude, he was
just being an asshole, like for no reason. And his dog.
Hey, it said
Yeah, it
It
said
also said
clairvoyant
clairvoyant.
August.
Yes, Nicholas, we are still alive. We're waiting to talk to the devil.
Yep. Can you tap that if we're gonna be able to hear the devil tonight?
Lucifer, come hither.
We all go out on the bridge. Are we gonna hear him?
What if that bridge falls? I'd laugh my ass off. I would laugh my ass off.
Shit.
The water itself isn't that deep.
Yeah, I mean, we'd stop.
We're getting wet.
Oh, we might get wet. It's gonna be a hell of a ride, but it's not going under.
I like these new iPhone chips that just sealed ports.
Oh yeah. I know. When we were at Ernie's house in the hot tub, I dropped mine in there.
You don't have to dump it in rice anymore.
Nope.
There's certain things on that hot tub, like where you could set things.
Yeah.
It was all wet too. I was like, shit.
We were getting so much activity before the damn kids game.
Those fucking kids came here and fucked it all up.
I thought for sure we weren't gonna get any fucking interference like that. Not during a week.
No, I was fairly certain we'd be safe too, but it is still the last week of summer break.
That's true.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, my kids go back next Tuesday. Fuck.
I'm gonna scream whenever it's 12 to ask for the devil. Probably piss off a neighbor. Maybe that'll be the last one here. Sell carbon. You think my carbon footprint's too high? Catfish? What does that say? Oh, so far. At least it'd be known for the devil.
Where are we at?
I don't know. About
9
9:51.
minutes. 9 minutes.
I said we go ahead and go out there. It's gonna take us a minute.
Yeah. Just set up here and should we turn everything off, put it in your bag?
Yeah, then we don't have to come back.
That way we don't have to come back and it'll keep quiet out here. Shit. I don't know if it's because you clipped it from our podcast, but I keep every time I think of like your voice, I hear, "I need you to separate." Yeah. I don't know why, but it's like that's stuck in my head with you.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
Hey, will you hand me that Red Bull over there?
Sure, man. Yep. Do you want to go and I'll just hand this to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the backpack. Are we walking out after?
Yeah, I believe so. No point in standing out here and holding hands, kissing, contemplating making a campfire or s'mores.
Alright. So we going end, middle, end?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go on this end. Just I feel like putting the most weight in the middle is probably not the best. Just feel like it.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, folks. Let's get ready to hear the devil.
Lucy.
I'm gonna pee, so.
Oh, turning away from you. Here, I'm gonna toss these on the bank. Ooh. Oh. He was just admiring the view.
Devil head.
Anybody?
I think it's just leaf.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's go spot fishing. Hang on, boy.
Alright,
Bam!
what time we got?
Bam!
I don't know. It's a good question, man.
11:55, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Hear ye, hear ye, devil, I need a laugh.
Lucifer, I come of calling.
I wish I could turn off nature. Dude, everywhere I go, there's a freaking cricket. I was at McIntyre Villa down in the basement doing an EVP, and all of a sudden you hear fucking cricket.
Oh, Jesus. I'm surprised there's not a million fucking toads and shit all over right now.
What is that? Mouse?
Whoa! Get the fuck
Oh.
out! Get the fuck out! No, sir. No, sir.
Nice.
I fucking hate mice.
Why?
They're fucking nasty rodents, man.
You wouldn't eat one for 50 grand?
No, that's my absolutely not. That's why I even push.
I ate dog.
Push
Trying
the-
to,
Oh, fuck's sake.
but it was on accident. I didn't know. They told me it was beef, and I took a bite, and I was like, ha, listen. This ain't no damn beef.
Getting close to.
I don't
time
like
of
bats. I don't think I would eat bats. We all see what happens.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to jump into this theory, but there is a virology lab in Wuhan. And it has happened before. I think they just blamed it on that. I think they manipulated a strand from a bat,
Just hear that?
particularly mixed with that virus.
That high pitch.
Okay, we got 4 minutes till the devil's going to show his pearly whites.
Should we go dark for it?
I think so.
Again.
I would.
Well, I'll wait till we get closer because otherwise it's
3
just black
minutes.
screen.
3 minutes.
11:57 right now.
Satan, 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 Satan.
If you turn all the lights off and just look like the tree lining, this is a pretty sick ass spot. For something
Lucifer,
like this.
Lucifer. Devil, devil, devil. Lucifer, Lucifer, Lucifer.
What the fuck?
Satan, Satan, Satan.
Did you hear that? It sounded like Lucifer's dog.
Maybe we should play music since he was the angel of music. Then we can't hear his laugh.
That's just wrong, Sarah. Watch your goddamn mouth.
So have you done any study on the frequencies of music and how they can change your mental state?
I've
Not.
So there's
watched
certain
something
musics
about it.
That they run at a frequency that will cause you more likely to be violent in a sense.
Makes sense.
So if you do a deep dive into like the megahertz of music, a lot of it is weird. And if you do want to get religious with it, it's very weird how there's that much influence with music. And Satan is the angel of music.
Huh.
Closing in. About a minute.
2 minutes.
2 minutes out from Satan, Satan, Satan.
From Lucifer's laugh.
Here's the other thing we got to figure out.
What?
Was it a leap year? I don't know.
Yikes. Satan, Satan, Satan. 1 minute, folks.
Sarah talking shit.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
I'm going lights out.
All right.
Okay, if there's anything here portraying to be the devil, now is your time to laugh. Now is your time to laugh. You don't think there's anything here other than a bunch of hocus pocus? It's 12 now.
Yep.
Lucifer, laugh. Hey, look at this. They use glow-in-the-dark paint. You can read it. It says, "Eat my ass."
Oh no shit! It does. It does right here,
No way.
right under his feet.
Eat my
It
ass.
says
see
eat. It
it.
says eat my ass.
With a spoon.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell.
Lucifer, are you there?
Welcome to the
Neighbors are
Thunderdome,
probably like, what
bitch.
the
God, I keep feeling someone's pushing me.
I feel like the bridge is moving.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Hang on. Okay, you see where I just shine the light?
Yeah.
Look over in that direction.
Okay.
And it looks,
You want me to move
my
down?
eyes aren't adjusted now. But it looked like there was a figure, it really did. Right off the bank over here. Oh shit, no, that goes straight back into the water. It looked like there was like a hooded figure. No shit.
Well, when we were sitting here, it sounded like something was either walking or swimming in the water.
It looked like it was in the water.
And you
It
know
was
what
right
it
in the
felt
middle
like?
of where I'm
One
looking.
of my legs was being pulled forward. That's what I was feeling. It was making me very uneasy because
Lucifer, if that's you, got a couple questions.
I gotta talk about this deal.
They want to be the next Charlie D'Amelio on TikTok. I really did. It could have just been my eyes playing tricks, but it looked so right there. it
In
looked
this
like there
in
was
this tree right here, or more towards the water line.
over
Like
more
in
towards
here.
the water line backside of that.
Yeah.
But like I said, it could have just been the formation of those logs poking out. Somebody said, "Devil Daddy, I'm not afraid." We didn't hear a laugh. Did you guys hear a laugh?
Did not hear a laugh.
No.
Damn it.
I guess it doesn't matter if you're on the bridge then. So
If I
much
could
for that
ask
idea.
any Satan, or if I could ask Satan any question, what would it be? Ooh. I don't
Not a bad spot for a local legend though.
know. No, we had some activity over there.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we have done another legend to have it fail us. He looked for the devil and he did not show his
Oh!
face.
I almost went forward.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That would have made for some good TV.
Good night, Sarah. Oh, that's a Lucifer mode.
Oh, yeah.
Think Lucifer wrote "Eat my ass"?
I think so. Turn the lights off again.
That's fucking crazy. I can't believe we've never seen that before.
I can't get to show up on here though.
No,
Kinda.
it won't show up. It's right there in that paint. Eat my ass. What was that?
That was me yawning.
No, it wasn't.
Now there's something back here.
Is there?
There's like a pop noise. Is there somebody back there?
Pop, pop, pop. Keeping it real.
We have heard disembodied voices out here though.
Maybe Lucifer's late. Maybe he had some deals.
Barry and I both heard one right behind this tree the last time we were out here.
Yeah.
It was a very grovelly man's voice, and it.
Let's say over there.
Devil, are you there?
Lucy.
You know,
It's Hitler's pineapple time.
you know, I feel like here's my thing with all these spots that you're supposed to find the devil. I feel like if the devil were to pop up in these spots, why would he not do it? Like, why would the devil ever be afraid of us sitting here trying to
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
challenge him to a fiddle contest? I think I've seen this story somewhere.
We know you're no match for Jack Black and Tenacious D. Taste my lightning, fuckers! Yes, you are fucked.
Fun fact,
Shit out of luck.
I'm from the city. I live in the city, but Charlie Daniels lived in. We had a park named Charlie Daniels Park. And he died, was shut down, for no more. Alright. Pull the plug on this devil operation.
Alright.
He didn't show his teeth.
Well,
So, 7 Gables Road.
Jesus.
It's about an hour and a half or 45 minutes.
He's only got work in the morning. What's the worst of that?
Yeah, right?
Your girlfriend already sounded it. She's like, when are you going to be back? You're like,
I found it.
no, I am not anywhere by the museum. But the night may not be good. We'll see. Casualty. Maybe the devil is on strike. Maybe there's this inflation going on. As I said, he's not going to show up at all these spots anymore.
I had to go get a real job to keep the lights on.
Yeah, like a real
Hey.
job people tell me to do.
Just a heads up on our way out. Don't forget about that decaying animal on the
No, I
path.
want to step on it. I feel like I'd look really good on your floor mat.
Look like a shawarma buffet.
I'm trading my car in tomorrow.
What? What's that smell, sir? It's just a decomposing animal. Well, what do you do for a hobby? I thought so, good.
We actually do it all the time, man. All the time.
I could do a crossroads game. Yeah, the Devil's Patreon is probably like $20.
Clown, you ever been to, have you gone to any of the Goatman bridges yet? You have?
I haven't.
Oh.
I might do the one in Texas next month.
Ooh, dude. Let me know how that goes.
I'll be down in good old Texas.
I've been curious about those. Is that the one that also had the train crash? Just down from... I don't remember now.
Are you talking about the covered bridge and I'm not talking about the covered bridge. Are you guys talking about that bridge in like Gettysburg?
I've seen that bridge that you guys were at it, but that's not the bridge I'm speaking of.
No, somebody was asking me about that one. Yeah, I'll be down in Texas next month, Ashton. Just shoot me a message. I'll figure out where you're at. I really wanted to push you.
I did too.
Yeah.
I always get all geeked up about it, and then
Maybe we should have put like a Bluetooth speaker out in the woods and should have like made some ominous laugh.
So what the fuck?
is that?
what is that?
Was that the laugh?
That fucking Bigfoot?
What was that?
I heard it twice. I just heard a thump.
pull my gun out.
Are they coming in? Ooh.
I just heard that.
Trying. What the fuck was that? Get the light out of my face. Get the light out of my face.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let's recreate that.
Hold on. Shit. Shit. The fuck was that?
What the fuck was
The
that?
fuck was that?
You guys hear that shit?
I really did. Well, I think we can get out of this.
I'll set him up, you knock him down. What's great is the person that was holding it too. Did you hear this part? Hear that? It came from this direction. Oh.
And then he was like, "Put water in my face." He was like, "Oh, okay."
I can't see, I can't see.
It was that.
Can we buy it? I just know I'm gonna fucking somehow forget it, not see it, step on it.
It's right towards the beginning. I think we're about to come to it.
Oh, we gotta get close.
Yeah. Ow, damn.
Yeah, he was right there.
Oh, right here, Kyle.
Where?
Right there.
Oh god, yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Good?
Good.
God damn. Does fucking stink though.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
Here.
Is that yours right there?
What's that?
Is that yours?
Yeah. Hold on, buddy. Get my keys.
I had a candy casualty out there. One fell out of my pocket into the mud.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I never tried to get my sunglasses back.
You got 50K? If you want me to kiss it, I mean 50K.
Right now.
Right now. Cash out.
Cash out.
What would Cash App do if you got a 50K donation?
Lose it fucking mind
Probably
on that.
lock it instantly.
Something's not right.
We've been watching him. He's not that good. Oh, well, got something for Tuesday night.
Yeah. There. Okay. Flip this around, close this out really quick. Whoa. All right, people. We're closing it out. Thanks for hopping on with us.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Later, later, later.